I remember the old stories. How the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Before I speak of our purpose here.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Ralga it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamigan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
You can pet and play with me in the Twitch extension Pet Cafe, Fox emoji, Crescent Moon emoji, come hang out with Luna and I anytime, joystick emoji.
Meow, meow, meow. Yeah.
Yawns sleepy. ZZZ curls up and naps.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the Wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefred will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Yawns and curls up for a nap SSSH. Resting my eyes. Wake me when it's time for treats and snuggles.
He wants to what? What?
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Oh, here, I'm joking.
I'm waiting on you. Yeah, because you're not doing anything. And now we're on different quests because you changed over. But you picked both of them up. Might as well. We'll see who gets done first then. yeah. Meow. Yo. Huh?
can evolve into Concord and finally into Dreadfall. On TikTok and honor of the Backroom movie, screen is supposed to turn thin to the Backrooms. Now we all know people love to lie on this app all the time, so let's of course see if that's actually true or not. As you can see from the top, I went to a search bar here on TikTok, typed in. Well, let's see if my entire screen turned into the Backrooms. Oh my goodness, it actually does. I genuinely have no idea as to how long this feature is going to be around. Currently working at the time of the video. I'm sorry, Emma. No chance. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna blow. Oh. Breezy.
Single? There is. Right. friend here?
He asked you.
I thought we're on that menu. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Does he?
Gonna. Oh my goodness.
Nuzzles, or I just need some cuddles and treats from my beloved Luna. I'm happy when I'm with my friends. Wag's tail. Oh yeah.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No! No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alamegans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit! And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
I'm insane.
Meow. Ew. Oh my god. Aha, aha. Oh my god. Meow. 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 I gotta pay. Dude, there is food in your bowl. Shut up. Meow, meow, meow. There's something I can help you with?
Come on over to the pet cafe in my Twitch extension and let's play. Playful fox noises. You can pet me all you want. Fox emoji, paw prints emoji.
Hurt. What?
It is good to see you again.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand...
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You...
as you say.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from miles around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Oh my god.
Gives a slight whine, feeling a bit hungry and lonesome, but your support would cheer me right up. Wags tail hopefully.
I should finish up. Alright, the cat drop.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. Get after them, damn you! Now I've gotcha. You'll be weeping blood! Order! As a raging bull! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! You'll pay for this! Mark my words, the
Ja, det har vi.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
Did it just refresh my page? Okay.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my house. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, going up there. We started fighting like over here.
Hello, how are you, Windows Skin Vista? Chirps happily hire _games. Always happy to see friendly faces in the den.
Whoa.
Playfully waves paw, yay. Welcome _games.
Why, thank you.
Glad to have you
much
here with us on this
appreciated.
Twitch adventure. Fox emoji, 2 hearts emoji.
I saw the flashbang. I was like, oh no. I'm not even looking. How many of you must I introduce myself to? Since my stuff is being kind of stupid. A handful. I'm just gonna say a handful. Anyways, welcome. Very, very kind of you to raid me. Much appreciated. How is everybody tonight? Oh my lord. Well, I hope everybody is having a good night, at least. Or day, depending on location. Man, why can't I just grab all three at once? Why the game gotta cuck me? I'm just being cucked all around. Take a look, see. Where? Why are you laughing? What's so funny? Boop, 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 boop. You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. Oh, right there. I passed right. I am blind. Let me do this real quick. Now when I think about it, it's been a hot minute since anybody that I don't know rated me. There it is. Our time frame for right now, well, for the rest of the stream, is about another hour. It shouldn't be set to followers only. Hold on, let me double check my settings. I apologize. I was like, why is nobody answering? It's because my settings, for some reason. Thank you for pointing that out, and thank you for the whispering game. I didn't even realize we were on the same server. Or possibly the same server. Why is it, I'm gonna assume that Twitch did this, because I never had it set to follower mode. Just people had to have a verified email. And they have to have accounts older than 3 days, that's all. There we go. You guys should be good to go now. I don't know why Twitch auto set it to the highest, auto mod. Sorry about that. Followers off. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hello, how are you?
I guess
Sheen
Twitch
_
updated.
games?
Updated my auto mod without me knowing. That would explain why I get people showing up and not saying anything and then leaving. Okay, you're on a different data center. That's all good. That's fine. Yeah, well, it's very nice to meet you, Dash. I appreciate it, Raid. Once again, now that you can actually respond. Yeah, this is my partner's first time playing 14, so I'm rerunning the game with her 1-to-1 with using New Game Plus. And that's her in the background. I can now officially ask chat again. How is everybody tonight? I hope you're having a good day or night. Nice. How far are you into Dawn Trail? Well, I mean, you say almost caught up, but I mean, how far are you near end of 7.5 or to it? Oh, okay. How far along are you? 7.3, that's not too bad. How you liking it? I know the opinions for Dawn Trail are pretty mixed. I personally didn't have a problem with it. Back here? Oh yes, he is. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying Dawn Trail. I think the biggest problem with people on Dawn Trail is just that they don't like Wook Lamette having main character levels of dialogue, considering that she's the focus. But I also want to say that a lot of the people who are speaking overly negative are also people who say the game should be more like WoW. Nice. That's kind of how I've been. I've played off and on. But I also only ran solo, so I didn't really have much motivation to play past when I got too bored of it. Nice. My total days subbed are like, what, a little over a year? But I've been playing since 2016.
Yips, happily greetings,
Oh,
my
you're
friends.
slightly ahead of
I'm
me
Luna,
because I
the
had to
playful
take the
fox
long
spirit
ride
here
to
to
your
join the
house.
adventure. Let's have a wonderful stream together.
Luna interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. Aww. Somewhere. Honestly, as long as you're enjoying your time streaming, who cares how big the community is? I've been streaming to like, at most, like 4 viewers at peak. But mostly like 1 to 2 people at a time. You know you can summon your mount here. Well, I appreciate the offer. That's very kind. I don't mind socializing with other streamers. I talk with a few sometimes. That's always a plus. Let me look them real quick. Okay, okay. drop a follow. Okay. Drop them a follow as well. I'll have to check them out. I'll have to drop by tomorrow. That's pretty much how I conduct myself here. I don't care about being part of that top 1%. I'm a casual focused 14 player, so but I'm also a variety creator at the same time. We'll get there first. See, I got there first. Yeah, that's the one downside for streaming 14 is you're usually outmatched by the absolute fuck ton of people trying to become the next big hardcore content creator. And it's like, and you got all the casual people at the bottom with like nobody watching. Like, I get it, it can be entertaining to watch hardcore players, but doesn't it get boring because they'll spend like a whole month practicing one hardcore raid just to grind it for the next month on repeat to get all the drops? I find it just incredibly boring. Oh, boring to watch, I should say. Let me take a look. Okay.
Thy broken bar hello, how are you Retra 0S3?
No, not it. At least I don't see it. It's fine. I'm very happy that I added that as a free custom emote. Why'd that lag? Probably because of the effects. Let me change that. Boom, done, fixed. Okay. There's also, I don't know why I level synced when not doing this. There's also little gimmicks you can do. I'll roll the wheel of misfortune for everybody. Oh, it's not updated, is it? I changed the amounts because of course, why would you do this to me? Of course, leave it to me to torture myself. Getting slapped by a bear, slap it back. You gonna take that?
I'm not gonna take that. You're bitch. Just slap me. Slap me back.
Alright. It's alright. If it's a connected group of friends and stuff, then I'll end up eventually connecting. Man, you erased that bear from existence.
Hey,
She's enjoying it a lot more than most. She actually enjoyed A Realm Reborn, whereas I thought it was just a slog. But I also started playing in 2016 when it really was a slog. I know now, or at least from what I know now, it's a lot better. Just long.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
Even the leveling absolutely was horrendous. Trying to grind
Where did it come from?
one level took like a whole day.
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's Reach.
no.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
I was...
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
I want to say
Too early to draw
I
conclusions.
started
We must
as
abort the
a
assault and return to the
paladin?
breach at once.
It's either a paladin or white mage.
Forward! Forward! Give them...
Why is the audio taking... What? I think my game is having an aneurysm.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
That's... Okay.
SST. Luna has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
No.
Mavrid!
The dream. I don't want to know. It's probably something messed up. I've never encountered that problem. I've never had people tell me to rush just to help with endgame hardcore.
Well, well. Stand aside, pilots. This one has promise.
Wow, what a weird dream.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do
I was
not
right.
disappoint me, girl, or I will
You have
kill you.
weird-ass dreams.
It's either weird as shit or it's creepy.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
The voice.
I would know.
Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
Nice slow blink.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
SST. Luna has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
Oh, that explains it. I wouldn't pay them any mind. Really. At least personally.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
Are those gay men in my dream?
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Wow, what a weird dream.
Kryl!
Yeah, all you gotta do is just say no. If they get mad about it, then that's more or less their own problem, not yours.
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
I like Viper though. Viper is a enjoyable
If we lose the
class.
Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Oh yeah,
Arenvold, can you escort
One
these
of
people
the-
to the wall?
one of the big OGs that you can't even transfer to or from
Aye, sir.
without issues. You somehow you transfer
Our
out.
places
Good
are
luck
rich.
getting back
We must
in.
offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
One of the reasons why I
Hold back
moved
the
from
Imperials until
Genova.
Father sends reinforcements. We may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
That's good. You think about your viewers.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Yes, they are.
It's all over now.
What? Easy peasy. Can you change target? Thank you.
glory of the
Not
flames!
too late. It's never too late. Okay. Can we... I've never heard of that game. At least I don't think so. I'm more than a rescue party, bitch. didn't even get to finish playing all my cards. Let me look.
What took you so long?
There it is. Monocraft there.
Alpha, no, I need your help.
Okay. I'll look into it some more. I'll add it to my wish list for now. I'm always happy to take game recommendations.
See to your men, Pylus.
Hello, Papa Xenos.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Xenos, test of your reflexes. Okay. That is true. Oh, it didn't even count the first card that I played.
As one!
Be gone!
Take me, Xenos, at my full level.
Give me something to remember.
We lock on the Xenos. Ooh, is it gonna hurt? I've been playing for so long on controller, but it's hard for me to go back to mouse and keyboard. But I feel it flows a lot better, personally. I mean, if you have like an MMO mouse and stuff, it obviously flows just as well. But I like the feel of the controller.
Pathetic.
And if I run any late game content, you can see just how comfortable I am with it.
Seven hells.
That's good. That's usually what it comes down to. It's just muscle memory.
Nay,
I have my hotbars laid out for all of my classes in a very specific way that I can just swap and let muscle memory take.
You all right, lad? Aye, I do not doubt it.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
That's pretty much my setup. Well, the controller hotbar is a little...
Don't just stand there gawping.
is
You're
set up a
healer,
little
aren't you?
differently because of the way that it's laid out. Typically, if I'm playing like a DPS, it'd be easier to explain. A DPS or a tank, all of my single target skills on the right side, and left side is all AoE.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
And then,
Master Kemp
so the way I have it set up is for single target and AoE, they share the same button combo.
Give us a hand, would you, Lee?
I use a PlayStation controller, so square, X, circle, triangle, and so on. And then when I use for D-pad, it's right, up, left, and down.
Who need our help.
Always start with the button closest to the control sticks. I'm playing Astrologian right now. That is my chosen main class to go with. So, and for my healers, I have my single target on the face buttons, or whatever else, so I got my AoE here, because a lot of the time I'm going to be doing stuff with just this one side of the hotbar, occasionally going over here. So I got my draw, card plays, light speed, AoE and single target heal, and all that jazz. I like Astrologian, excuse me. But I also understand why people don't like it. I just like the card aspect. It adds a little spice to the mix. We'll do Paladin. So for Paladin here, you can see I got my AoEs all set up here, and then my single targets all over here, and then all of this up here, and then a lot of the mitigations are all around here. Yeah, if you don't like the way that Astro plays, Scholar is always the best of the two. That's not what I wanted. Talking about Scholar, and I switched to it, and same here, single targets. You get the gist. I have 4 classes at 100, almost 5. I've been busy. I'm still waiting for Beastmaster, so I can start doing that. White Mage and Sage are pretty good. I played Sage through Endwalker and Dawn Trail, and then went back to Astro. I was Scholar up till Heavensward. And then I was Astrologian from Heavensward to Endwalker, and now I'm back to Astro. And my partner's chosen class is Reaper. I just like to play all of the classes so I have options, but I always have a main for each role so that I can stay a flex. So I'm leveling Gunbreaker. Once I get it leveled, it will be my chosen tank, but for now it's Paladin, and then my chosen healer, Astro. My chosen DPS, if I really had to pick one because I bounce around a lot, probably be between Red Mage and Viper. I thought about picking up Ninja, though. You don't see very many ninjas, which is understandable because Ninja takes a lot more tech know-how. I am giving a heads up for chat. We are in our final 20-minute stretch. I'd like to thank everybody here. I greatly appreciate it. I think my biggest draw to Red Mage is just for the fact that it does have the toolkit availability of filling in for a healer if you absolutely need to, and being able to help raise healers if an entire run is on the line feels good too. It basically just itches that healer mindset. Summoner's pretty cool. Yes, they changed Summoner to play really funky. I mean, I get why, but it's a little funky. Fun fact, that cutscene, if you're playing as a healer, she says something entirely different. You're standing there gawking. You're a healer, aren't you? We love dots. Not just the candy dots either. I'd hope if I went the right way first. Do I need to repair my gear while I'm over here? Eh, not really, but I'm going to. Yeah. You need to repair your gear.
Everything else.
Man, I can't wait forever, Cole. I can't wait to see what the new tank is, because it's been a good minute since we've seen a new tank. DPS I'm not too... I don't really care too much about. We always get a new DPS. Yes, I do remember it. Yes, I do.
Let's out a soft wine. I miss my snacks and cuddles. But your stream gives me joy. Perks up and wags tail. Thank you, Windows Skin Vista. I love playing with you too. Let's have more fun.
Right. I think the whole new combat system is interesting altogether. I will definitely be switching to the evolved mode simply because less button bloat. That's the only reason. I'm hoping it's another shield tank, or shield-based tank, because it'll give shields more of a purpose outside of just paladin. Like, you can do like a shield and spear, kind of like a Valkyrie type class. That's fair. It would be a little bit to get used to too. A lot of people are theorizing that it's going to be a tank. A new tank with a shield. Or something along those lines because people are drawing Soaking Shirt to be a reference to Eminem's song. I can't speak. An Eminem song. And they're theorizing this new tank is going to be called Marshall. Or something similar. A cloth tank. We're less than a couple months away, so we'll see it soon. A lot of people want Rune Knight as a new tank from Final Fantasy VI, which would be interesting because Rune Knight is a magic, physical magic mix, like Red Mage. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day we can see Rune Knight. Honestly, something original is overdue. Because not even Pictomancer was original. Pictomancer made an appearance in 6 as its first.
You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
And then Viper is just Zidane from 9.
Tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate
It's
them
more
with every
for
fiber of my
specifying
being.
for archive
What they
viewers.
took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation.
You know, Kat, the more you run over there sprinting, the less your food bowl's gonna change. You already got food in it.
Responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children, our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
I mean, given with Solution 9 and stuff...
What was it all for?
Nargo.
Well, with...
What will you say to the families of the fallen?
I wouldn't...
To the mothers.
Okay, let me
and the widows
rephrase.
and
Given
the
with
orphans?
Dawn Trail
Will
and
you
stuff,
tell them it was all for
it's
nothing?
very much possible.
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe? Come now, even you have your limits.
I was, when I got to Heavensward and saw that it was just basically Final Fantasy VI, I was happy.
Divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. but I fear we lack the strength to see it through. Have
Oh,
faith
yeah.
in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions.
Going into Best Way Burrows
When all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos.
and fighting the enemies and just hearing the OG 4 battle music was great.
If you're going to Doma,
It was a
I'm
nice
coming
nostalgia trip.
too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
But I'm wondering what FF Evercold will tribute to. Can't think of very many.
Very well.
That would
For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered
but it
enough.
could tribute to. Other than 6, pretty much. That was a big dead giveaway. Trying to think of other FFs that had significant snowy areas. I think 10 too. 10 as well. $13 is a good guess too. I don't think 12 though. It would probably be between 10 and 13. Funny enough, 13 and 11 are pretty much the only two I haven't played. But I don't know if I really want to play 11 and relearn and learn a whole new system. I'm gonna go upper decks. Or well, I might as well stop by aft castle. Yeah, I heard 13 was just pretty much a hallway simulator and not much else. Oh, I gotta cancel New Game Plus mode first. Suspend. Oh my god. Hey! Hey! Psst. Stop it. You as well, we're about to end stream anyways. Really? I couldn't do that in there? You had to make me walk all the way out? Hey, stop it. I'll try and catch your stream tomorrow, depending, because I work usually closings at my job, so. Yeah. Probably need to activate them, don't I? Yes. What do you want? Huh? Can I help you? Creator dashboard. I want to look at something. Okay. Yeah. Revenant Troll. Start thinking about who we're gonna raid. That's neat, but I don't care right now. But I'll have to keep that in mind. Bookmark. Save. Hey, we'll find somebody to raid. Finish this up and then call it a night. And back out we go. What are you doing? Other than being a pain in my ass. Okay. That's what we're gonna call it. How many people? Still 4 of you. Pretty neat. Thank you for sticking around. Let's find somebody to go spread the raid to keep the raid chain going. Let's do someone else who's playing 14, since that seems to be what is the chain. Let's do viewers low to high. Find someone that piques interest. Okay. Yeah, but I had this up on my stream view. Yeah, not too many piquing interest, and I don't want to throw anybody in the spoil too far in on spoilers. That guy looks like Jack Black. He looks like Jack Black. He looks like a younger Jack Black. Okay, what's his name? Oh yeah. Move this off screen. That's where it's supposed to be, is off screen. Okay. That's right, I gotta do it from here. Ken, thank you. Alright, chat, that's it. Have a good night. Enjoy this random person.
You